You have to know that children are determined, but we adults have a bad habit. What is that habit? We are always used to taking the initiative. We think that if you don't work hard to do something, it's definitely not right. So we have been constantly adding to the child's life since childhood. We think that the more you do, the greater your future gains will be. But if you have really read many biographies of great people, you will find that the stage of emptiness is very important for a person. The boring stage, the leisurely stage, there is a period of time when you have nothing to do, or even when you are lost. These times are very important for a person's growth. But our parents today cannot accept this. We think it is a waste of time, so we keep taking the initiative. This process of taking the initiative will destroy the child's nature. Then the child goes from a state of awakening to a state of confrontational anxiety. Our concern for our children is largely covered by commands. How do you find that parents express their concern? It's not like they say, okay, you can have fun. That's not the way parents express their concern. It's like they're going to arrange something for you, right? They're going to arrange something for you during this time because we think life is full of pressure. We think life is a huge adventure. Life is a huge zero-sum game. So if you fall behind, you will be worse off in the future. These are actually ridiculous ideas, right? Those of us who have a little life experience will know that life is too random. When parents are always trying to stay busy and in control, there will be a long-term conflict between parents and children. Where does this conflict come from? It comes from the view of time. You will find that when a person grows up, everything we do in the present is to prepare for an illusory future. But children are different from us. When a child's nature is not destroyed, the child's time is allocated to the present. So have you discovered that even if a child is beaten and made to cry, as long as he encounters something fun, he will play again, right? We often say that children will not lie because they live for the present moment at all times. This is a huge contradiction. The three things that children need most in their lives are: the first one is called I am seen, the second one is called I am valuable, and the third one is called I am important. All of us adults, you were once children, so these are the three things you need from beginning to end. Sometimes what we need is not money, not honor. What we need is to be seen, to be valuable, and to be respected. This is the real core of children. But parents don't give it to you. Instead, they criticize you, saying that you are worthless, you can't do it, you can't manage yourself. So now everyone understands the conflict between parents and children, because you don't give him what he wants and you are very tired. Many parents have this feeling, saying that my child deliberately irritates me. For example, this older brother and sister deliberately irritates me because they don't do their homework. They obviously can do the question, but they can't do it. So they deliberately irritate me. Please note that children don't have the time to deliberately irritate other children. They are just doing their own thing. This child can't do his homework. He just forgot that he can't do it. He didn't even think about deliberately irritating you. If you don't wake up yourself, you will find that you and your child are fighting and arguing every day. But in fact, you can negotiate together at the negotiating table to face these problems. You will make progress, and he will make progress without spoiling, and at the same time without competing. Spoiling is excessive flattery. Because of the fear in your heart, you are afraid of conflicts, so you flatter excessively and dote on your child. Doting behavior will also make the child feel insecure, because he doesn't know what the rules are. And if it is a dispute, it means that you have the final say in this matter, or I have the final say, which means that your ego is constantly expanding, and your ego expansion will also lead to the expansion of your child's ego. If both of you have expanded egos, then the whole house will be a battlefield. If you can return to your true self, return to the real you, then you can really love him, and you can really know that you like him, and accept everything that happens to him now. It is through this book that we know that the most important thing in the process of raising children is actually the awakening of the parents themselves. The reason why we usually put our efforts in the wrong way is that we always want to spend a lot of effort to change our children. But in fact, the real purpose of a child coming to you is to awaken you and let you have a new understanding of yourself. When you are able to put your efforts on yourself, you will find that your entire family has been awakened. That is, You will not have a strong ego, constantly causing friction with others, and always thinking about my dignity, face, and whether my words count. This is what an awakened family should look like.